So guys, when your chef walks into the kitchen carrying a bag from Brothers Barbecue and a couple foil wrap packets, you know you're in for a real treat. Now, Brothers teamed up with Nevada Wolfpack and they made this Howlin' Bold and Spicy barbecue sauce. I had to pick some up and I got some small batch barbecue as well. Now, I'm making the sides. Let's start with the cornbread. That starts with cornmeal and flour. And we're gonna add a little bit of sugar. Guys, I got baking soda and baking powder. We'll mix that up. We're going to set it aside, and now we'll get our wet ingredients together. We're going to start with a little bit of milk, and then we'll add some buttermilk to that. I've got a couple of eggs. We're going to throw in some melted butter, and I'm going to round this out with some Mike's Hot Honey. Add a little bit of bite to it, a little bit more sweetness. So we'll get that in there, guys. Now we'll just give this a nice stir. Remember, you always put your wet into your dry mix, so we're going to mix these up right now. Give that a little stir. And that's our batter. That's our cornbread. Spray a pan. Clean yourself up. And it's time to load. Oven's at 400 degrees. These are going to go in for about 18 minutes. Guys, look at those. They look just about perfect. All right, let's make some beans. We'll start by smashing up some bacon. That's going to go into a pan. We'll start getting it crisp. While that cooks, we're going to chop up an onion, guys. I'm using a white onion. Just give it a nice dice. Throw that right in. We're good. That's as far as I'm going, homemade. Now we're taking some Bush's beans and we're throwing them right in. At this point, you can keep doctoring your beans. Put whatever you like in there, man. Get them tasting good. Let them cook for a little while. So before we do the ribs, I want to show you. I went by Brothers Barbecue today. It's this beautiful little old house. It's totally cool. And I went and I picked up some ribs for the girls. But for myself, I ordered some sliced brisket. Now, I knew I had to call ahead because it's usually the first thing that's out. And look at that. As I get there, I was lucky I called ahead. So I grabbed my goods and I headed back to the kitchen, guys. Let me show you these ribs we got. These are just absolutely gorgeous. They smell amazing. Now, when I tried one, guys, the rub is delicious. The smoke is subtle, and it's got this beautiful porky flavor. They are just so good. So I get these sliced up. Let me show you. Isn't that gorgeous? We throw 3 on a plate. That's our serving tonight. We're going to get a big bowl of baked beans. And, guys, we add a piece of homemade cornbread. Dinner is served. Brothers Barbecue for the win. And I'm going to throw out these barbecue sauces for the girls, the Howlin' Bold and Spicy and the small batch barbecue. It's going to be a perfect dinner. What a treat. Thanks for watching. Cheers, everyone.